Do you hate it when people try to narrate your life? What do you mean by that? If you mean like put words in my mouth or say a thing. You know, yeah, even without elaborating, I will say one of the most annoying things people can do is assume that I never said. Like, why did you do X? And I said, because Y. And then they get additive. So someone's like, why did she do X? And they're like, well, it's because Y and Z. And I'm like, well, I didn't say that. A lot of the time, it's like fair assumptions that are not malicious or anything like that. It's stuff that like is totally fair to assume, but it's not correct, or I just never said that, right? And I'm like, oh, I think that's the most annoying thing. I think like past few weeks, there's been so much of that. And I'm like, I didn't say that. I didn't say any of that. A lot of the whys or assumptions on like how things have gone or whatever, I'm just like, I didn't say any of that, but okay. If I leave something out and then people are like adding it back in and I'm like, no, you know, there's a lot of that. Yeah, it's the pancakes and waffles thing, but sometimes it's not even like fully pancakes and waffles. It's like kind of tangentially related that they bring up and it just doesn't exist. Or people do it with my health a lot. They do it with my old work a lot. Like, I haven't really said much specific stuff about my work. I've been vague on purpose, intentionally vague about it, right? And I get a lot of people in like, it's especially YouTube comments being like, oh, she said she did something in this kind of whatever, so she must have been an X, Y, or Z. And I'm like, it's none of those. And then the problem is someone will read that and be like, another video, they'll go, she was one of these. And I'm like, no, what? I don't know. There's a lot of that with people talking about like work stuff or whatever. Weird assumptions that just like, it's not even bad assumptions too. They're just like assuming things that are closely related to stuff I might have done maybe, but I don't know. It's odd, right? But what do? Go correct every single person and reply to them, be like, actually, I don't know, right? I don't know. Your internal image of me is someone that owns cats. Yeah, that's all you need. There you go. Can't believe GEEGA hates all people that do X. Yeah, that's how it is. At some point, you gotta let those people have their weird little headcanons. Yeah, I think I only care when it creates a narrative that isn't right. And that's why I like with recent stuff, obviously there's some stuff that I can't clarify. There's some things I can't say. There's some things that I can't even say in the way I want, right? But there's so much guesswork, and there's a lot I'd like to clarify, but I really can't. Like, I really can't, you know? So I'm like, I just kind of sit there. And I think the worst is watching people argue about things that I can't even, I can't say anything on, you know what I mean? Sometimes they're going back and forth and they're both wrong. This thing must be because of this. This thing must be because of that. This thing must be done with this kind of feeling or that kind of feeling. And it's like all wrong. And I'm like, okay. I get why though, so it doesn't make me mad at anyone, you know? I get why. People aren't comfortable with leaving things up in the air for some reason, especially if it has nothing to do with them. Yeah, I've noticed that. I think maybe everyone's used to having full details or information on things because we have the internet, which they really don't, but they feel like they do, right? And then like, I think because of that, when people don't have full information on something, they're used to being able to find things out, so they can't handle it. I don't know. I'm okay just not knowing stuff sometimes. That's why speculation isn't allowed, yeah? Yeah, that's why like in the Discord, we have a lot of rules about like don't speculate about a lot of stuff. If we see someone like making guesses about things that weren't explicitly said, even if it's not my situation, someone else's situation or whatever, we shut it down quickly because I'm just like, this does no good. Like everything must be conclusive. Yeah, I feel like the world is in that mindset. Like everyone's on that mindset right now where like everything has to be conclusive. They have to feel like they have a lot of information on everything, and they really have a hard time accepting that they just like are never gonna know something or whatever. I don't know. Like they sit there and make a lot of assumptions instead of just letting their brain not do it. I think that's the thing. It's not even that they want to always. They just naturally do that, right? Not everyone, but a lot of people. And I'm like, I'm okay just not knowing something. Like I literally will just go, oh, okay, whatever, and not think about it, you know? I don't know. That's just the way I am.